In this video, we will understand what a joint stock company is and its characteristics. So let's begin. When people come together to start a business, they can choose different forms of organization like sole proprietorship, partnership, or company. Among these, the joint stock company is the most organized and structured form. A joint stock company is a business organization where a large number of people contribute capital by purchasing shares and the ownership is divided among them in proportion to their shareholding. It is created by law, has a separate legal entity, perpetual succession, and its shares are transferable. In short, a joint stock company combines the stability of a big organization with the flexibility of modern management. Now that we know what a joint stock company means, let's explore its main characteristics, the special features that make it stand apart from other business forms. It all begins with the idea that a company is an artificial person, something created by law. It doesn't breathe or think, but in the eyes of law, it can act like a real person. Since it cannot move or sign by itself, it functions through its representatives, the board of directors. This brings us naturally to the next point, its separate legal entity. Once registered, a company exists independently from its owners. Its property and debts belong to the company itself, not to the shareholders. So if the company owes money, only its assets are at risk, not the personal belongings of its members. And because of this separate existence, we get another major feature, limited liability. Each shareholder's risk is confined to the amount unpaid on the shares they hold. That's why investors feel safe. They can lose only when they invested, nothing more. Now think of time. People may change, but the company stays. That's called perpetual succession. Even if all shareholders die or transfer their shares, the company continues as if nothing happened. It ends only when the law winds it up. Since the company cannot legally sign documents, it uses a common seal as its signature of approval. Although it is optional today, it still symbolizes the company's legal authority. Next, we move to transferability of shares. In a public company, ownership can easily change hands. People can buy or sell shares without affecting the company's life or operations. This makes investment flexible and attractive. Now, here comes an important concept, separation of ownership and management. Shareholders are the real owners, but they don't manage day to day affairs. That responsibility rests with professional managers and directors who act on behalf of all owners. Because shareholders elect the directors through voting, management in a company becomes democratic. Major decisions are taken collectively in general meetings, ensuring fairness and accountability. Finally, none of this would be possible without statutory formation. A company is born only after registration under the Companies Act. The certificate of incorporation acts as its birth certificate. So each feature follows into the next, from its legal birth to its separate identity, its continuity, structure, and democratic control, forming the backbone of what we call a joint stock company.